Hidey-Ho Friends, it's Michelle with a lot of wax to sniff today from Scentsy. I have the Harvest collection, the Gourdy wax collection, the 10 new scents that will be in the Fall Winter catalog on launching September 1st, a few of the fairly recent licensed bar releases, Minions, Ratatouille, and I forget the third one. Anywho, all right, they're all still locked up inside the box here, so let's open. I think I've shown this before, but this is Slice. I love this little thing. It makes packages easier to open than using, scissors or knives. I don't trust myself with knives, so. Okay, right on top, we got that bag for the, I think this one's the Harvest, maybe. I'm not worried about the bag. And of course, we've got, hopefully, some wax that has not melted in here. And, okay, I'm going to about open this, I guess, on camera. It's going to be loud. And we have 2 ice packs here. And I can already smell, it smells like fall bakery. Like fall bakery. Ooh, all right. And the phone, there we go. I have these all added into my spreadsheet. And, oh gosh. Okay, I'm actually going to pause this while I sort these into the categories and all of that. So I forgot to mention, I did get a 6-pack of some scent of the month. I have June, July, and August scent of the month here. I have smelled the Jam and Jubilee, which was June scent of the month. It's red berry compote, blackberry zest, and sugared syrup. It is a very sweet berry compote, just like it says. I may or may not put that in my club. I know I like it. I'm not sure if I love it yet. I've only melted 1 bar so far, and it did pretty good. And then I have not smelled yet the scent of the month for July. I don't think I did not place a Scentsy order at all in July, so I have not had a chance to smell this. I tend to love lavender scents though, and Provence lavender says retreat to the French countryside and linger a while in rolling fields of lavender. Real pretty on top. I'm getting a little bit of a soapy note on the bottom in addition to the lavender, so I'm not sure. Hopefully that goes away when this is warmed, but I do like it, and it may go into club if it turns out to be a great scent for me. And then this month's scent of the month, Honeycrisp Harvest. This is Bountiful Orchards of Honeycrisp apple and fresh pear anticipate the harvest with hints of warm musk. Sounds like I'm gonna love it. It is nice. Oh, it's very nice. It kind of does remind me of Apple Press, which is in my club and my favorite apple scent, with just a little bit of added pear and musk. This is beautiful. I have heard that it's a lighter scent though. Ooh, I do like that. It is kind of crisp and fresh, but with a little slight warmth to it. No cinnamon, no spices of any kind. I can't stop smelling that one. Yeah, I like that. I just hope it performs. Okay, now let's go on to, I do have 3 licensed bars. I am backing off of buying licensed bars because of the price increase, but I still just can't bring myself to pass them up without at least trying one, right? So the first one we have here is banana from Minions. It says candied banana with a touch of creamy vanilla and lush palm, is sugary, sweet, and unresistible. I like the occasional banana scent. I don't eat bananas though. Okay. It's more than what I expected, maybe in a good way. Interesting. Okay. You know, when I think of banana, in wax at least, I think of like a candied Runts banana, just because I guess it's hard for an authentic banana. This does lean a little more authentic banana though. I guess that creamy vanilla and kind of helps it cream it out a little bit. And the palm, I get a little bit of that, which is kind of throwing me off a little bit, to be honest. Yeah, I'm interested to see how that warms. I don't think it will be a strong scent, but who knows. And then that's available now. So is Bon Appetit from Ratatouille. This is ripe tomato, fresh basil, a dash of garlic, and a slice of French baguette pay homage to the rich, savory flavors in the classic dish Ratatouille. And this does not sound like anything I would want in wax in my house, but I have heard good things. Oh. I get the garlic. Oh my gosh. I mean, it makes me hungry for some like garlic bread. I get the tomato and maybe a little bit of the basil too. To me, the first thing that stands out is the garlic. Okay. We'll see how that warms. Should be interesting. And then the last license bar for today is the Lord of the Rings Shire Sunrise. It's the dawn of a new journey as a woodland breeze carries hints of fresh citrus and forest florals over lush and peaceful hillsides. I have high hopes. Sounds great. I'm trying to give some time for that garlic to get out of my nose. Maybe I'll take a drink. Okay. Let's go for it. Kind of grassy with a little floral is what I'm getting on the top. I get the citrus on the bottom. It's nice. I may really like this. It's definitely grass with a little background of floral and a little background of citrus. Woodland breeze. I mean, is that the grass note? Is the green throwing me off? Like a fresh cut grass, but it almost has a, I guess like a citrus note to it. Anyway, it's good, fresh, different. It is a different scent, so that's good. All right. Let's talk the Gourdy Goodness collection next, because it will, I think it's available now, or it will soon be in August. It does come in the little organza bag. Is that what this is called? I'm a little disappointed that pumpkin roll is one of the scents here, but I do realize that this will be available in August, and Pumpkin Roll doesn't come out until the catalog launches September 1st. So I think that's why they did that. So I guess it makes a little bit of sense. I just feel like that's a spot they could have left for, you know, something new. I guess we're going to smell these in alphabetical order. Pumpkin, nope. Perry, good, nope. All the past Scentsy bars are in my head, apparently. This is Berry Good Pumpkin. Prize-winning pumpkin infused with sun-ripened berries and autumn spices. I have some high hopes for this one. I'm not a big fall-winter like bakery and spicy melter, but I do like still those kind of fall-leaning fruits. Maybe a little spice here and there. Oh, this is nice. I get equal amounts of the pumpkin and the sun-ripened berries, so I really like that. And this does not have a lot of spice. This is my kind of fall scent. Nice. I would say it's light to medium, at least right now. I'm sure these are all fairly new pours. Next is Hollow Harvest. This is smoked embers and vanilla bean flicker inside a hand-carved pumpkin. See, and this is something I would probably like too. Unfortunately, the vanilla bean, I think, is coming out first, and it just smells like wax to my nose. On the bottom, I do get that nice little smoked ember with pumpkin. Okay, I really like the back of this. If that vanilla just doesn't mess it up for me, my nose with vanilla, this is nice. Yeah. Next, pumpkin roll. We probably all know this one, but in case you don't, creamy pumpkin pie filling surrounded with yellow cake, pecans, butter, and spice. And I don't personally get much, if any, of the yellow cake. I get pumpkin pie and spice. Yeah. Pumpkin pie and spice. I don't really get pecans. I can see where the butter is in there a little bit. It's a nice, just kind of creamy pumpkin pie, spice pie scent. A popular scent. Next is Spiced and Spirited. I haven't even really been paying attention to the labels on these. Spiced and Spirited. Delight in hearty pumpkin, brown sugar, and a splash of smooth bourbon. So Scentsy bourbon is hit or miss for me. Sometimes it just comes off really bad to my nose. So let's see how we go here. Oh, we got out of order. Oh well. Okay, this is not bad. I do get the bourbon. I like the bottom better because I do get the pumpkin and the brown sugar more on the bottom. On the top, it was kind of just the bourbon. I do like that combo. I kind of get all three of those notes equally. And then pumpkin sticky bun. This is savor a bite of rich pumpkin and pecan drizzled with coconut cream. Kind of just a little waxy on top. Probably the coconut cream. I get the smallest hint of pumpkin. I do get a little more of pecan on the bottom. That coconut cream, though, I think it might be the same coconut cream in the Friends bar that does not come across well when melted, at least to my nose. So I really like these though. That's probably my least favorite, followed by pumpkin roll, my second to least on this, and then my top favorites, probably in the order that I smelled them. The Very Good Pumpkin, then the Hollow Harvest, and then the Spiced and Spirited. Yeah. Oh, and I meant to tell you too, my mom and daughter will be doing a sniff session this Thursday afternoon. So I will have that up maybe Friday morning, and then they're going to do some sniff session of a different brand that will be up Saturday morning. Hopefully, if we have enough time to do all that. Anyway, so yeah, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I like to get my mom and daughter's input on new scents, and this is a perfect time. Usually we do just bring back my bar, but we have, I think, done the like new scents for the catalog, so this is perfect. They're going to sniff all the same stuff that I'm sniffing today. Okay, next we will do, so that was the Gourdy collection. Let's do the Harvest collection next. And I think these are in alphabetical order. First is Apple Spice Season. Baskets of juicy apple and harvest pumpkin stay ripe all season long with a touch of sparkling spices. I'm hoping there's not a lot of spice, but it sounds like there might be. And there is. Whoa. Red hot cinnamon here. Okay, come out. There we go. Spices first, then apple, and then pumpkin. Oh, man. I may need to take a break after that one. Okay, berry apple shortbread. Fresh baked berry perfectly complements comforting vanilla blended with lemon and a pinch of clove. I kind of think I'm gonna like this one. We'll see how strong that clove note is. The first thing I got was the berry and then the lemon. So that's good. Clove is not like in your face. I think this is a pretty good mild, for those that like softer scents, the berry and the vanilla kind of combo with some lemon in there. The clove is like way in the background, not hardly any. So don't let that one scare you. Cinnamon woods. Bartlett pear and cinnamon bark bring the spice to a fantasy forest of sugared woods. I'm not really sure what to expect here. Again, I'm hoping the cinnamon is like dialed down. But since it's in the name, I kind of doubt it. This is nice. They had something that was similar to this. Was it Spiced Ember Glow? I think it was. This reminds me of Spiced Ember Glow without those, without that, like dark heaviness. That pear in this one kind of brightens it up a little bit. But it does still have that kind of Ember Glow part. Nice. Peaks and Pines. It says, mountaintops lush with dewy greens and lavender rise up over towering cedarwood. Kudos to coming up with some different scents for fall. Use your imagination. It's great. This is nice. Wow. I think this will be my favorite from the Harvest collection. So the Mountaintop Lush. I'm trying to pinpoint what that is. I want to say it's like pine. I think that's pine. And then we do have dewy greens. I do get the lavender and I do get the cedarwood. Pretty much in that order as well. If anything is switched, it's the dewy greens and the lavender. So pine, lavender, dewy green, and then cedarwood maybe. That's my kind of fall scent. I like that cedarwood. I think that's actually what makes it, gives it that fall feel without being too holiday because of that pine in there. And then the last one of the Harvest collection is Sparkling Spiced Citrus. This is sparkling mandarin, dazzles among black currant, raw sugar cane, and a dash of clove bud. Not sure what to expect. Not always crazy about currant scents. This is nice. A very bright mandarin is what I get first. On the bottom, I do get a little bit of that black currant, but it does not lean tart like currant can. It adds kind of a depth, a heaviness, a little kind of dark berry type note to it without making it a heavy scent. It's still a really bright citrus with just a little bit of clove. This is really nice. This is really nice. These need to be the new catalog scents. Okay, if this is how good these collections are, I can't wait to smell the 10 new catalog scents. Okay, so, definitely the Peaks and Pines is my first favorite here, followed by the Sparkling Spiced Citrus, followed by Cinnamon Woods, then the Berry Apple Shortbread. Last, and not a scent for me, is the Apple Spice Season. It's just very spicy. Okay. All right, now on to the 10 new scents for the catalog that launches September 1st. I'm excited about these. I think they've kind of gone outside the box on some of these as well, so kudos. All right, alphabetical order. Alpine Escape. And if you haven't watched me for a while or don't know, I do tend to like tree scents, not so much woodsy scents, not spice scents, but I do like fruity like scents. Not so much bakery. I like the fresh and fruity type scents mainly, are my go-to. Alpine Escape. Feel a rush of minty air among spruce and evergreen trees on a scenic mountain getaway. Minty air. I should have also mentioned I don't care for peppermint. So when things say mint, I really need to know what type of mint. Spearmint and peppermint are completely different. This is peppermint, so that's the first thing I get. Okay, on the bottom I do at least get some of that spruce, I think. Spruce, evergreen, minty air. I would say they're all pretty equal. I could do with a little less of that minty air just because it's peppermint. Next is Balsam Spice. Hopefully it's not too spicy. Captivating cinnamon adds sweet spice to charred cedar and balsam. Ooh. Interesting. And this is the woods category, not the spice, so that's good. Okay. It's kind of a new a new twist on like the cinnamon broom or cinnamon stick, you know, fall scent. Adding, so cedar and balsam are in there. Just a little bit of chard. I do get the chard, but I would say that is the last thing I get. That's very nice. Very nice. Brown butter pecan. If this is anything like the Mickey Mouse scent, the pumpkin scent, oh my gosh, I've gone blank. If this is anything like it, it's going to be a keeper because it's not licensed price. Brown butter pecan. Whip up a batch of seasonal spice, mixing melted butter and brown sugar with pumpkin for a tempting treat. Frightfully delightful is the Mickey scent, right? Okay. Brown butter pecan. Pumpkin. Okay, this is similar to Frightfully Delightful, but it is a lot more subtle. It's not near as intense and saturated. I would say, but very similar. I don't know that it's a replacement for me for the Frightfully Delightful, but I will be warming it and comparing the two. Yeah, it's definitely not as sweet. We shall see. All right, next is cherry chestnut. I'm really excited about this one. Warm black cherry topped with roasted chestnuts and whipped vanilla is a sweet and savory delight. So what I'm kind of hoping is this is a play on the chestnut. Oh, the name of that brick, and I have to find it. Caramel chestnut. I'm hoping. Well, now I lost my spot. Yeah, caramel chestnut. I'm hoping this is kind of similar to that, but with some cherry in it. Ooh, wouldn't that be good? All right. Warm black cherry topped with roasted chestnuts and whipped vanilla and a sweet and savory delight. No, it's not that, but it's good. It's kind of light. It's nice. It's kind of, it's the cherry from cherry apple strudel, or apple cherry strudel, with a little bit of that roasted chestnut in there. Actually, it's not the same cherry from apple cherry strudel. I can tell that this is like more of the black cherry. Yeah, I like it. I'm hoping the chestnut part of it comes out just a little bit more though, because mainly it's that cherry, like 70% or so is that cherry note. All right, gingerbread pecan waffles. I know all the bakery lovers have to be going nuts for these this season. Savor all-day breakfast with warm and fluffy gingerbread waffles topped with molasses and roasted pecan. That sounds delicious. Okay. I don't know that I get... So when I read molasses, I'm thinking the molasses note that is in Evil Queen, Just One Bite. And it's actually molasses. This one smelled, at least initially on the top, more like brown sugar. Yeah, I don't get that same molasses note here. Maybe, let me break it open. I feel like it's trying to give me that scent. If it's a molasses note, it's definitely a different oil than the Evil Queen Just One Bite scent, but it is nice. they're kind of, to me, to my nose, it's kind of clashing a little bit. The gingerbread with the like pecan molasses note. They're kind of fighting just a little bit, but who knows when it's warm what will happen. Okay. Very excited to smell this scent. Hay rides. Climb aboard with fresh hay and cedar wood and take a ride through crisp apple orchards in this ode to a joyful autumn tradition. So when I hear the word hayride related to wax, I think of Yankees' Haunted Hayride. Love that candle. Wish they'd bring it back. I actually got one, I think, in January when they were doing their semi-annual sale. They had one, had that available. Anyway, and it has like an authentic hay note with like dark berries, maybe a little smoke. Anyway, so I'm excited about this one, which says fresh hay, cedar wood, apple orchards. Okay, the hay note in here to me is very similar to Autumn Road Trip. The Autumn Road Trip scent. Took me a little bit to come to mind. A little less of the hay note is in this. It's more subtle. But it's not anything different than what we've had before, honestly. Can you tell I'm a little disappointed here? Maybe this changes when it's warm. But to me, it's just another version of Autumn Road Trip. Next is Leaves and Lavender. I love me some lavender, so you put me some lavender and some fall scents and you got me hooked. Soothing lavender and a hint of clove wrapped up in fall leaves invite you to relax. Okay, I get all three of those. The first thing I did get is the lavender, and then the fall leaves, and then the clove. I like the bottom even better. That lavender comes out even more on the bottom. And that clove brings it fall. Fall leaves, you know, kind of that crunchy leaves smell. This is interesting. Yeah, I like that. Next, they are loving their pistachio and nut oils lately. Next is Pistachio Woods. And that's just trees on the front. I was trying to figure that out for a second. Delicate pistachio and buttery almond on a bed of cedar wood. Okay. Not sure what to expect with this one. I'm thinking along the lines of the spring summer scent that has a newest nut in it. Anyway, pistachio, buttery almond, cedarwood. Okay. So I think what comes out the most to me is that buttery almond. On the bottom, that pistachio does come out a little bit more. But I'll be honest, that buttery almond comes across first and almost like a wax type scent. And that buttery note, I'm not liking. So the almond is first, then the pistachio, and then the cedarwood. But, I mean, to me, 50% of it is that almond note, and it's just, that note is a miss for me. All right. Vanilla Amber. Rich vanilla cream and golden amber infused with sweet rum are a piece of pastry perfection. Okay. They like their amber lately. have a hard time smelling vanilla scents, so we'll see. Oh, this is nice. I think I am having a little bit of trouble smelling it, but it's very nice. So I get the vanilla cream first, and then the amber, and then the rum is just kind of the very bottom, but there, definitely noticeable. Man, this is good. Just having the word amber and the scent note amber in there kind of turned me off to this, but I like it. I just hope that when it melts, I can smell it, because this is the exact type of scent that gives me a hard time. My nose just is like, nope, you don't need to smell that. Okay, last but not least, the new for this fall winter catalog is white peach and cranberry. A juicy bite of fresh picked white peach with a tart touch of cranberry. I'm hoping it's not super tart. This is probably going to be like a huge hit or a huge miss for me. I do like cranberry scents. Kind of peach is hit or miss for me. Okay. This kind of reminds me of like a cranberry peach Bellini kind of cocktail. It very much does on the bottom. It's very nice. I like that white peach, and I do get the cranberry. And it does have some tartness, but it's not too much. It's still got enough sweetness with it. Yeah, I'm going to call this the cranberry white peach Bellini, basically. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, which ones are my favorites? The unexpected probably is leaves and lavender. And then maybe the vanilla amber. I know gingerbread waffles is going to be one of the bottom for me. I do like that Alpine Escape, even though it's got that minty air. Maybe it's not just peppermint in that minty air note, because it is coming across a little sweeter. And there's not a sweet note, really. Yeah, I'm going to go with my favorite is probably leaves and lavender. Who knew? Then probably vanilla amber. I just hope I can smell that. Then Alpine Escape. Then white peach and cranberry. So those are my top four. We'll just give top four on that. Because the rest are kind of, you know, I'd have to sit here and sniff for a while to really decide in what order I like those. All right, that wraps it up. Thank you so much for stopping by. Like I mentioned earlier, stay tuned for my mom and daughter's sniffs of all these same waxes. They have similar but different scent preferences than I do, and of course smell things a little differently than I do. Yeah, so thank you for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video. And we got to get the the button working again.